Welcome, everyone. Today we're diving into the mysterious world of ninjas, the covert agents of feudal Japan. These weren't your flashy superhero types, no sir. We're talking shadows and whispers, secrets and subterfuge. Let's uncover the real skills and abilities that made these guys the stuff of legends. Buckle up, because we're about to go deep into a world of stealth, mastery and straight-up badassery. You ready? I'm ready. Let's do this! First up, we got to talk about what ninjas are known for: best disappearing acts that would make Houdini jealous. These guys were masters of stealth. We're talking moving like ghosts, silent as a whisper in a windstorm. They knew how to use light and shadow to become one with the darkness itself. And it wasn't just about being unseen. Ninjas were masters of disguise, blending into crowds by posing as everyday folks. They could be anyone and nowhere at the same time. Spooky stuff. Don't let the stealthy stuff fool you. Ninjas were far from helpless when things got loud. They were masters of hand-to-hand combat, trained in ancient martial arts like taijutsu and ninjutsu. We're talking schools like Togakure Ryu and Koga Ryu, places where they learned to turn their bodies into weapons. Punches, kicks, throws, grappling. They did it all, and they did it with deadly precision. Oh, and did I mention the weapons? Because ninjas were walking arsenals. Everyone knows about the shuriken, those iconic throwing stars, but these guys had a whole arsenal up their sleeves, or should I say, hidden in their GI. Kunai, these wicked-looking daggers, were good for both throwing and close combat. The kusarigama, now that's just terrifying. A sickle and a weight on a chain. And of course a ninja's best friend, the katana and wakizashi swords. They were masters of every weapon they touched. Imagine this. You're just casually strolling down the street, and BAM! A ninja drops down from the rooftops right in front of you. Forget Spider-Man. Ninjas were the original parkour masters. They could scale walls, trees, you name it, with ropes, hooks, those were called kaginawa, by the way, or even their bare hands. These guys laughed in the face of gravity. Remember what I said about ninjas being masters of disguise? We're not just talking about throwing on a different outfit. They used a special technique called hensojutsu to completely transform themselves. They could become merchants, monks, farmers, blending seamlessly into any role. It was all about deception, about getting close to their targets without anyone suspecting a thing. Okay, so let's say you actually managed to spot a ninja. Good for you, but before you could even blink, poof, they'd vanish in a cloud of smoke. Ninjas were masters of escape, using a combination of tricks and tools to disappear in the blink of an eye. We're talking smoke bombs, metsubushi, caltrops, those nasty spiked things called tetsubishi, and even flash powders to blind and disorient their pursuers. Good luck catching these guys. All right, we're getting into some legendary stuff here. Rumor has it some ninjas were so skilled they could practically walk on water. It's called Mizugumo. And while the historical accuracy is debated, the idea itself is just incredible. Imagine seeing a ninja gliding across the surface of a pond. They might have used special footwear, or maybe it was just pure skill and balance. Either way, it's the kind of stuff that makes you believe in ninja magic. Ninjas weren't just physically strong, they were mentally disciplined too. They practiced meditation and special rituals like Kujin and Kujikiri to enhance their focus, strength, and even manipulate their enemies' minds. We're talking about channeling their inner energy, using hand gestures and chants to tap into a higher level of awareness. Some say they could even hypnotize their opponents. Now that's what I call mind over matter. Being a ninja wasn't just about fighting and espionage, it was about surviving against all odds. These guys were masters of wilderness survival. They could find food and shelter in the harshest environments, navigate by the stars, and even treat wounds with herbal remedies. Talk about being resourceful. They were like the Bear Grylls of feudal Japan. Last but not least, we got to talk about the ninja's bread and butter, espionage. These guys were masters of intelligence gathering, using a technique called choho to infiltrate enemy territory and gather secrets. They'd eavesdrop on conversations, intercept messages, and report back to their masters with valuable information. They were the original spies, gathering intel that could change the course of battles and even entire wars. Thanks for joining us on this journey into the world of ninjas. We've seen their incredible skills, from stealth and disguise to martial arts and weapon mastery. These guys were the ultimate warriors, spies, and survivors. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more fascinating content. Until next time, stay stealthy.